Alright guys, if you are here right now, this video is showing you the exact system we use to scale concreters. There's no fancy editing, there's no sparky stuff, this is just straight value. If you can't watch a 10 to 15 minute video, then you don't deserve to scale your company, okay? So, if you're watching this video, okay, you're either relying on referrals, you're hoping the phone keeps ringing, you're unsure how to consistently bring in leads, appointments, quotes, and control your business's growth, and you're sick of feast or famine months, which means some months you're fucking killing it, some months you go terrible, you're wondering how others are going so fast, and you're running with a shit agency. It's one of those things, okay? And this doesn't matter if you're a resurfacer, if you're an exposed aggregate concreter, whatever it is, as long as you're targeting homeowners, okay, not the commercial jobs, this video will apply to you, okay? And so here's the harsh truth. Good work doesn't guarantee growth anymore. That's the first point I want to emphasize, okay? We're in a trust recession at the moment, okay? You could be the best concreter in the world. If someone's spending 10 grand a month in ads, okay, they're going to smash you, okay? Yes, you have to have a good job, but the market doesn't reward you for having the best service. It rewards you for solving problems, okay? That's the next point. The best jobs don't go to the best concreters, okay? Yes, you can get a lot of referrals, but to predictably scale, you need to have an acquisition system in place, okay? They go to the best known concreters, and if people don't know you, they won't choose you, okay? You're in a game of grabbing attention. You're in a visibility game, not in who can do the best job, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying here to sacrifice your service quality. What I'm saying is that you need to be in control of your growth and focusing on growing the company and moving the business forward, focusing on moving that needle, okay? Now, this is what it looks like when I've been on so many calls with concreters, okay, our company. This is what most of them looks like, okay? You have a system for growing your company. You have a systems for your company, but when it comes to systems for growing / marketing it, it looks something like this, okay? You've got chaos spreadsheets and you're chasing leads, okay? This is a nightmare. I've actually, my business partner has been on calls and said he'll go in and see where people are tracking their leads, and it's a simple Google sheet like this, and it just shocks me how they're able to scale that complexity, okay? It's just not ideal, okay? So this is what a real growth system looks like, okay? You have visibility tracking in the dashboard, showing you how many leads have come in this month. So one of our clients, for example, 144 leads, 720K in the pipeline. You've got a whole pipeline here, which shows you exactly where the name, phone number, email is, and what stage of the pipeline they're at, okay? So automated tracked, it's automated, it's tracked and scalable. Leads come in while you're on site. You're only speaking to people who are ready to buy, and you're able to control your growth. The big thing here is predictability. Imagine knowing that if you have no jobs left, you can just call out of 55 people who are waiting for a quote or have been quoted, okay? And you can just call them up and say, are we ready to go? I have a special offer, X, Y, Z, whatever it is, just to get them over the line. Like this here, they will never have to worry about getting a customer ever again. Okay, let that sink in. They will never have to worry about getting a customer again. Okay, they were 144 in the pipeline in the last 30 days. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, they're never going to have to worry about relying on a referral. They can charge whatever they want. And I want to show you exactly what this growth system looks like. Again, we put a lot of effort into this just for concreters, so you can see how this works. You can be like, shit, like this is 10 times different to what I am at the moment. Okay, so here is the exact system we use for concreters. Let me just show you this. I was planning it out today, okay? There are 5 main phases, okay? The first one is a lead capture and CRM pipeline. So what we've seen work very, very well at the moment is meta ads. Very, very well as an acquisition tool for concreters, okay? As long as you have the back-end system, which I'll go through in a second, to follow that up as well. So basically, it'll be an ad like this. This is an example, okay? They'll have an ad like this. They'll press learn more. They'll have a form to fill out with name, email, phone number, how soon they're looking to start in their suburb, okay? Once that comes in, they get put into the pipeline. So once they fill out that form, it automatically gets connected to our pipeline, okay? And our clients will receive an email or an SMS message, okay? Now, phase 2 is instant follow-up. So first 5 minutes, this is all automated. It will be a personalized email, okay? I saw what you just did. I just wanted to let you know that I received your information and write and say thank you. So it's always been great for your leads and your customers. Okay, this helps warm up the leads. A quick note though, due to high demand, we are filling up fast, so please keep an eye on your mobile for your confirmation and next steps. Okay, that creates that builds authority for our company or for our client's company, okay? And then, so this will be sent after 2 minutes of them filling out the form, which is automated. And then 2 minutes after this email is sent, they'll receive a message, automated message. Hey, Nicholas, it's XYZ from this company. Thanks for filling out the form on our ad. Really appreciate you taking the time. Was there a specific problem that made you get in touch, okay? And then if they respond, our clients manage it through our software, okay? And they call it from there. Okay, phase 3 is consultation flow. So normally after this, we have a lot more automations in place. Like for example, if they don't respond after 2 hours, we'll send them another follow-up message. But basically, once they book a quote, it's all online, all automated. We'll send them a calendar link which is connected to our software. Phase 3 goes to thanks for scheduling. Details are inside. Thanks for scheduling for whatever time they've chose. Thanks, company name. This is just a template that I made on our software. Okay, you've also got like your appointment is in 24 hours. You've got so much 24 hours, 1 hour before, and then if there are no-show, there's no-show automations to help increase the quote rate. Okay. Next is pipeline visibility and reporting. Every week or every 30 days, you can track dashboard analytics. So this is an example. So 108 leads have come through, which is 1.8 million in the pipeline. Okay, now this client actually isn't taking on any more jobs at the moment because he's flat out. He hasn't got enough space to handle more jobs, so we're actually focusing on hiring now. The reason why we keep the ads running is because it's momentum. You never want to stop the momentum. Okay, so right now he's just got leads in the pipeline, focusing on the nurturing, which I'll show you in a second, and long term. We're playing on more of a long term game. And when he's ready to take on clients, he's just going to move them into send for reactivation, which will send out a mass SMS message saying, hey, are you still interested in upgrading your driveway? Okay, now this was for a resurfacer. Now here's the big thing. This is where the money is made. Phase 5. Did they become a customer? Yes or no? If they get quoted and they get closed, beautiful. We send them a after job completed follow-up. We get a Google review ask, referral request automation, and a re-engagement at 6 to 12 months for upsells. This is where you need that back-end system, okay? And I'll show you exactly what this looks like, okay? So re-engagement at 6 to 12 months interval. So after 30 days, again, I was just testing out these automations to my number, but basically 30 days after the job's finished, hey, first name, just wanted to check in, how's everything going with your concrete? Now this says skin because it's a template, okay? That'll be up 30 days after the job's finished. We use this for some of our clinics, okay? Now, 12 months after the job's finished, hi, Nicholas, just a reminder, it's almost time for your annual reseal. All right, guys, just had to fix it up for a sec. Again, I'm keeping this in the video just so it's more authentic, okay? But basically, I just changed it then. Let's move this up there. Doesn't make a difference. Basically, it'll say, hey, contact first name, just wanted to check in, how's everything going with your concrete? That's 30 days after the job's finished, and we do that every 3 months, okay? We have different automations to keep them engaged. And then 12 months after the job's finished, hey, Nicholas, just a reminder, it's almost time for your annual reseal to keep your concrete looking great and protected. Want us to lock in a time for you. That's 12 months after the job, okay? Now, the reason why these after completed job engagements are important is because you're going to stay top of mind in their head. What does that mean? Okay, referrals. If you're always on top of their mind, even after the job's completed, they're going to be able to think about you consistently. If someone goes to them, oh yeah, so who did your concrete? Bang, comes to your head. Or they're talking to someone and they're like, oh, I can't keep forgetting about this company. They've done my concrete. They're checking in with me every month to see how my concrete's doing. And it's all automated, by the way. You're going to get so much more referrals, which I'll show you in a second as well. So not only do you have to be following up with your with your leads, also your customers to help you get more referrals, okay? And it's all automated, by the way, okay? Now, what happens after they've done the re-engagement? Okay, once we first complete the job, we send them a Google review automation, okay? So all they will do is we'll move them in the pipeline to send for a Google review. They'll be sending an email and SMS. Hi, Nicholas, thank you for working with us. Our number one goal at Template Duplicate Me, so that's the company name, again, this is a template, is to ensure that we provide an outstanding customer experience. If you could take 10 seconds to answer one question about your experience with us, it would really help. Click here to provide valuable feedback. Now, when they press here, this is where it gets interesting. Okay, we have an automated system where it takes in only 4 to 5 star reviews. So if they press 1, 2, or 3 stars and they submit it, we take them to a form to fill out saying, sorry to hear that you're not satisfied. We appreciate your response. Can you please put in your information and we'll see how we can improve. Now this is important because you also get customer feedback. Now, if they press 4 or 5 star reviews and they submit it, we take them to our Google review. So basically, our clients only get 4 and 5 star Google reviews, which is very, very good automated system built up there. Now, this is where it gets even more interesting. Once we get the Google review, we send them for a referral, or even if we just send them straight to a referral. Hi, Nicholas. It's been such a pleasure working with you. Thank you again for trusting us. It genuinely means the world. If you found value in what we've done together, I wanted to ask a small favor. Do you know anyone in the world, a friend, neighbor, or family member who's struggling? Again, this is, template, so it's, towards aging skin. I change it towards concrete. See, again, even I've got mistakes in this system. Anyway, if someone comes to mind, I love the opportunity. You can pop their name in this form, and there's a form here they'll fill out with their referral's name, referral's email, referral's phone number. Like most small businesses, we grow through kind referrals from great people like you. Thanks so much in advance for spreading the word. It means more than you know. And then the guy's name, the client's name, okay? That is the overall system. So you can see here, you're not just getting customers from ads, you're getting referrals, you've got a referral program in place here, you've got Google review automations. Like, this is where this backend system is where you make most of the money. Yes, you need ads, okay, but the backend system and the nurturing tools in place to get them from ad to lifelong customer to Google review to referrals, like that is how you're going to scale. Now you're probably thinking, what happens if they don't become a customer? Great, non-converting leads go into a 90-day nurturing campaign where it's weekly concrete tips, frequently asked questions, still need help, check-ins. Here's an example. So we do Monday is value emails, Friday is a sale email. So how to make your driveway look brand new. Hey Nicholas, let's cut to it. If your driveway's got cracks, oil stains or serious case of the Blair, there's a fix that doesn't involve jackhammers or chaos. It's called resurfacing. So now we have a 90-day campaign for resurfaces, exposed aggregate, doesn't matter what the specific service you do is, okay, they're all inside here. And basically, every Friday, we'll have a CTA reply book, and I'll save your spot for a free 30-minute design session. Okay, it's just that simple. And if a reply book, our team will get an internal notification saying, please book these guys in. So this is a nurturing system we have in place. Now, even if they don't close, think about how many touch points we've gotten for our company. Okay, they've seen an ad probably 5 times. They've received an instant follow-up twice. Okay, 1 email, 1 SMS, which is like 4 touch points. And again, 90 days worth of nurturing emails. Okay, do you not think, because look, some leads that come in, they're not going to buy straight away. That's completely fine. It's having the systems in place. You're planting a seed in their brain. So when they are thinking, right, my concrete stuff, or my kid fell over my concrete, I need to get this sorted. Who's the first company that comes to mind? Well, if you've been in their inbox and you've been on their ads and you've been on their social media for the last 90 days, it's obviously going to be you that they call first or they reply book to. Okay, so with the ads, like, you need a nurturing system in place, because yes, they might be interested at the start, but keep thinking about long-term nurturing. Okay, on average, it takes 17 touch points to sell a $50 t-shirt. That was a study by Google, I believe. Okay, imagine how many touch points it's going to take to redo your whole concrete and spend tens of thousands of dollars. It's going to be a lot more than 1 to 2 and one phone call. Okay, so make sure that you've got a nurturing system in place for leads that don't close, okay? And just look like this back-end system, like this is how you're going to scale, okay? Most concreters I see only have a Google sheet. Like, that's it to manage leads, okay? They don't ask for Google reviews. This is all automated, okay? The clients do nothing. They just look at it and go, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, we got a new referral today. We got a new Google review today. All they do is move, all they do for the automations here is just move someone from here and just drag them along the pipeline. That's it, okay? Now, coming back to the slides, okay, the outcome of this is you've got predictable growth, better clients, and less stress. So you're no longer relying on word of mouth. You charge what you want, not per square meter. Like, some of our clients are not even charging per square meter. They're just going, right, here's my price, because they're so busy, they don't care if they don't close or not, okay? You have a steady pipeline of qualified jobs, freedom to choose which clients you want to work with. Now, this is a big thing. When that happened to us, it was the best feeling ever, being able to choose who you want to work with, not people worried about price, okay? Time back in your day, no more chasing leads. It's all automated, doing it for you, and you become the go-to concreter in your area. Those are the outcomes of having a back-end system like this, as well as an acquisition system, which is the ads to come through and into the pipeline, into the ecosystem is what we call it, okay? And again, if you want to see like how does this work, we had one of our concreters in Sydney, Australia, 150K in 2 weeks in the pipeline, closed jobs. He's got about 150 more. He just can't handle any more work, okay? And that's it for this video, okay? Any questions, guys, let me know in the comments. And if you're interested in learning more or want to see like, oh, how could this work for my concrete company, you can go to our description I'll put in our landing page. You can go book a call with us. If not, just keep watching these videos. My goal here is to really give you guys as much value as possible, okay? But any questions again, guys, let us know in the comments